Thanks for joining me. This is Danny, and welcome back to my FTB Omnia series, episode number 6, in which we are going to be heading into the mining dimension. We're setting up a builder quarry from RFTools. On the building front, we're also going to be heading into the copper age. So let's get started. So I had actually planned on doing a fairly large build today. However, I realized that I don't have nearly as many building blocks as I want, and that is why I want to set up a quarry today. So instead, I did a very, very small build, and I'm going to do another small build today. It's supposed to look like a kind of a copper age type mine. So that would be the Chalcolithic age of man. And hey, what's this? It's a dimension to the mining portal. So I made myself a dimension to the mining portal, which is made like so. Very cheap, very easy. You right click on it. Takes you into this flat dimension. Always daytime, no mobs. And the ground, oh wait, let me let this load in for a second. The ground is completely solid. There are no caves, no nothing. So it's good for mining. It's also good for collecting a lot of other resources. As you can see, there are plants here and they're easy to find. And it might even, like, of course, this would be a great place to find Botania flowers. It might even be a good place to play auras, or nature's aura, because you can see there are a lot of high aura places here. I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, we're going to set up an RFTools Quarry here in this dimension. And I'm also going to do a tiny little build here as well. That's going to bring us into the copper age on the building front. So these are all the things that I'm going to have to make today, or things I'm going to need. Some of the stuff I already have, but we're obviously going to need a builder from RFTools. We're going to need a quarry card from RFTools that is going to allow us to use the builder as a quarry. And we're going to need some storage drawers and stuff. That's mostly what I'm going to be using to sort stuff. And then for item movement, I'm actually going to be using mechanisms, logistics stuff. It's the only item transfer that I found in this pack that's actually fast enough and consistently places the items where I want them to go. And then we're going to power this. Of course, since it's always daytime in here, guess what we're going to use for power? Obviously solar, right? So we're going to make the advanced solar generator from mechanism. I might make a couple of these. One might be fast enough. We'll see. And then an energy cube, maybe? Sure, why not? And then some drawer keys. Well, I got a little sidetracked. I haven't done any of the crafting that I said I was going to do yet. But I did a bunch of other crafting in order to make a backpack, because I want one. This is from Simply Backpacks. So this is a common backpack. There's apparently you can set up a shortcut to open this. Open backpack. Okay, I'm going to do Shift E. I think that should work. Because then I just do E to open my inventory, Shift E to open my backpack. Yeah, that's nice. But I do want to upgrade it. One of the things that got me sidetracked was that I needed leather for this. And I decided, for some reason, that I wanted to be able to make leather from meat. So I made this dehydrator from WTBW machines, which allows us to do just that. We put meat in there and it slowly turns it into leather. Let's see. Yeah, we get 2 leather out of each steak. I'm not exactly sure why I decided I wanted to do that, because I have a cow farm. But I guess this just gives me more leather from the cows I kill. Yeah. But anyway, I have gold, so I'm not worried about this. So I'm going to go 11 gold, and that'll get us to the next tier. I don't think I'm going to go to the diamond tier, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm guessing this is only going to be the size of a chest, like a regular chest. Oh, it's bigger than a regular chest. Okay, so we've got 6 extra slots. It's a weird shape. It's confusing. Do I want to go? No. No. This is fine. That'll keep me going for now. If we had baubles, we could put that in a bauble slot. I don't think it goes in the curio slots. I'm going to go in the offhand, but whatever. We can just put it in our inventory anywhere, and then Shift E will open it for us. Hooray! And then I could just dump a bunch of stuff in there. That, because I have inventory issues, so yeah, you may have noticed. It's a little cheat tip, I guess. I don't know if it's a cheat or if it's the intended behavior, but once you make one of these mining dimensions, and they do require an ender pearl to craft, you can get as many as you want. So I broke this. I picked it up with my pick. It says no tool, but it picked it up with a pick. I picked that up and I moved it over here. And I placed it down, right? I went into the mining dimension. It created another portal in addition to the one that was already there. So I came over here in the mining dimension. I went back to the other portal and I clicked on that one and it recreated this portal that I picked up. So you can do that as many times as you need to, as if you need more mining dimension thingies, which I am going to, because I'm going to build something here that's going to be kind of well, you'll see. It'll be fun. I got my builder. I'm just waiting on stuff from Mechanism. I actually added a speed upgrade to our metallurgic infuser because I need 42 of these infused alloy. That's about the most expensive part of this whole thing. There's a lot of glass, and that's it. And I'm making the advanced solar generator. So this is the second tier. It does actually a fair amount of RF. We'll find out when we set it up how much RF it generates, but it's actually a decent amount. I think it was like 100 and something, I don't know. For the builder, the most expensive part really is you need 1 ender pearl for the builder. You need 3 diamonds for the shape card. And then I actually am going to make that I made that into a clearing quarry, so I needed some glass for that. The regular quarry just replaces everything with dirt. The clearing quarry makes a big hole. I like the clearing quarry so that I can see what I've done. Other than that, it's actually relatively cheap. You do need a fair amount of bricks. You need bricks for this. You need bricks for this. And that's about it. So I'm just about ready here. Oh, I do need a fair amount of glass. Why? That was the only 2 glass there. Oh. Out of power. Okay, I'm ready to do some power crafting. So I'm making the advanced solar generator. It requires 4 of these solar generators, which means that it requires 12 of these solar panels. We only need 12. Okay, there's our 12 solar panels. And then we need 4 of these. Oh, they don't stack. Okay, that's fine. I hope. And we need... I guess we can only make these 1 at a time because of the thing that... All right, 1, 2. Do these stack? No. 3, 4. Now it is worth it to make the advanced one because it does make more power than 4 of these solar generators, significantly more. So there we go, advanced solar generator, and it looks really cool. When you'll see when we set it up, it actually looks quite cool. And I have more. I guess I miscounted. I only needed 3 of those. But I'm going to be making these advanced logistics transporters, so I'm going to need those for that anyway. All right, ready to do some more exciting crafting. Logistics pipes. I'm just using these for transfer, for item transfer right now. But I'm going to go to the advanced tier just because I can. It's faster, and actually the lower tier doesn't keep up. I made a bunch of storage drawers. I'm not going to make a drawer controller. The pipes don't work very well with the controller, so I'm just going to have them touch the drawers. That's fine. And then I'm going to make a few storage upgrades, and I'm going to have to go get some obsidian because I'm going to need some void upgrades as well. And finally, the basic energy unit. I did need some steel for this and more of those things. I ended up using 44 altogether, so 2 more than I made initially. And I want to make the advanced one. And there we have it. I think that's everything. We're heading into the old mine. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to build it over there. This is going to be our entry point in the future. But I'm going to set up the builder over here. I'm going to have our inventory over there. So here's our RFTools builder. I'm going to set it up right about there. And we do need to give this guy power. I'm actually just going to set this energy cube here. I'm going to have it output into the builder. And then I'm going to set up the solar panel. When I set the solar panel, the output is going to face me. So I'm going to set it there. Another annoying mechanism noise, but we should see now that we are filling up with power. Hooray! Now this one solar panel, let's see, what is it giving us? 105.9 FE per tick, which is pretty amazing considering it's completely passive energy gen. Like, we never have to give this thing anything, which is why it's great for this dimension. I might set up an array of these eventually, but yeah, for now, I'm just gonna have this one. The builder can use a lot more power than that. But it's just going to... Oh, we do need a small chest on top of the builder. I almost forgot about that. And we may as well have a crafting table just permanent here. Just put it like there, whatever. So I'm going to put a chest on top of the builder. And then we're going to use this logistics sorter to pull from the chest. And we're going to tell it auto to on, which means that it'll automatically pull everything. I might not have made another transporters because I actually want to set up the drawers that are going to be putting our stuff, or that we're going to be putting our stuff in 4 blocks from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to set them up like 9 of them actually. Oh wait. Okay, this thing is loud and annoying. Fortunately, we have sound filters in this pack. So like all the other loud, annoying mechanism things, I'm going to turn this thing off. I'm going to turn the sound for this off. Did I see it? There it is. Okay. I just moved this closer. I don't want the pipes to connect like this. So I made myself a configurator from Mechanism that has multiple modes. If you hit the N key by default, it'll change the modes. So fluids, gases, energy, heat, empty, rotate, wrench. We want to configure items. So what we want to happen is we don't want these pipes connecting in the middle. We want it to go kind of in an S so that it hits all the drawers before it goes to the diamond chest. So in order to do that, we need to shift right click with the configurator tool on the edge, not in the middle, but on the edge of the thing that we want to disconnect. So by doing that, we can see that we're changing the connection type. So we're at push, pull, and then none. Push, pull, none. Right here too. So that way it should connect there and then come around here. And then back here, we want to turn this one off. Now, if you do it on the middle of the pipe, then it's going to change the color of the pipe, which is used for advanced routing, which we're not going to be doing. Like if you have multiple configurators or multiple sorters, we want all these to be none color. And then I guess we'll disconnect this one to push, pull, none. Okay. Oh, it just occurs to me we don't need this logistics sorter. We can just pull. We can just set the pipe to pull. Now I'm going to take a drawer key and I'm going to lock all these drawers. That way nothing will go in that drawer until I put something in it manually. And then I'm going to use quantifier key so that it always tells us how many are in there. Because why not? And I am going to put storage upgrades in the top 3 sets. And we'll do voids on the ones on the right, just so that we can remember. And we'll just put those extras in here. And now we can set up the quarry. Yay! So to set up the quarry, we take the shape card and we shift right click on the builder. And then we specify the area. So I'm going to have it dig out this whole area, like a huge area in front of us. It'll do it slowly over time, but the idea is I'll probably only have to do this once. And then it'll do its thing. So I'm going to set that corner. Now theoretically I could go down to bedrock and set the other corner, but I'm going to use some math to basically tell it what that coordinate is going to be. Okay, so now what I've done is I told it to take this top layer off. So now I have to do some math. I'm going to go in here and it's going to query out a box that's 92 by 49 by 1. We're at Y70 if we look at our map, so we're going to change this to 70. we wanted to do the width, the height of 70, and then the offset is going to be, actually it'd be 35. So this is basically specifying the offset from the builder block itself. If it includes the bedrock layer, it doesn't matter. Obviously, it's not going to break bedrock. Okay, then we just put that in there. And now we can tell it we want to ignore redstone. You know what? Let's make a lever so that we can turn it on and off easily. I don't know, right on the front of it. So we'll say on to activate. All right, so now I'm going to hit this. And it should start going somewhere right here. So it's starting out really fast because it's full of power. Eventually it's going to slow down once it uses up all the power, and then it's only going to go as fast as the solar panel will let it. But right now it's going crazy, crazy fast. All right, look at all the stuff we got pouring in. Hooray! Ooh, dimensional shards. Nice. Yay! Because I'm heading back in the overworld, this thing will stop, which kind of defeats the purpose. I want it to run all the time. So I'm going to use the FTB Utilities map in order to load this area. So with the RFTools builder, all you have to do, wait, shift, left click, will force load. All you have to do is force load the chunk that the builder is in, and it, as long as the builder itself is loaded, it will chunk load whatever it's working on. So now while we're in the overworld doing a build, we'll be collecting lots of things. For those of you who know me, I have an interesting surprise for you. I am going to be doing a build that is going to be primarily made out of birch logs. Seriously. Stripped birch logs. It's a nice block. And it fits the build that I'm trying to do. So you may remember, if you've been watching the series, that with my builds, I'm moving us through the time periods or the ages of man, of history of man. And we started out with a Stone Age build, and then we moved into the Neolithic, or the agricultural age build over here. Very simple build. And then what we're doing now is we're moving into the Chalcolithic age, also known as the Copper Age, probably more commonly known as the Copper Age. And so this build, actually what I did here is kind of inspired by like Copper Age type builds. In fact, even the way I dug the hole here, it just kind of looks like a Copper Age mine. They wouldn't have necessarily done this at their mine entrance, but this is kind of like the build style that you would see in the buildings and such, and they have walls around their things and things like that. But I'm just making a hut. I'm making a hut, and it's going to have an interesting link to the mining dimension. So let's get started. Oh my god, I'm out of ender pearls. There's an enderman. Where are you going? Get over here. I used my last 2 ender pearls for the builder setup. Well, one for the mining dimension portal, and then one for the builder. And I got an extra mining dimension portal up here for some reason. It just appeared. It's like directly above the other one, so I'll take it, I guess. Not sure what I'll do with it, but you never know. Huh, okay, well, that one just disappeared. So I ran into a little problem here that it's not honoring the void upgrade. So it thinks when this drawer was full, it stopped putting them in there and it started putting them in this chest. So temporarily, I shut the quarry off and I set this to pull. So it's going to pull whatever it can out of this chest. I wish it would do it a little faster. But yeah, so it's going to fill this up. I ended up putting 2 more storage upgrades in there, so hopefully that'll be big enough. After a couple of finishing touches, I'm done. Here it is. This is our little Copper Age. Well, it's not a village because it's only one house, but this is our Copper Age thing. They didn't have a lawnmower back then, so you know the grass is a little long. We got some wildflowers, and this is pretty much the same as that, like as far as the build style. And generally with the Copper Age houses that you see, they usually have kind of a round shape, and then the roof comes together as a point. This is about the closest I could get to round. But what's interesting about this house is that it's a little bit magical. Because check this out. We go inside the house. I'm still in the house, right? But I'm not. It's the mining dimension. Hooray! So I made the exact house in the mining dimension. And yeah, so that way we can go back and forth. And it's kind of like we're just going into this house. We're getting ready to do some mining. And then here we are, ready to mine. Except the mining is happening for us. So the system is working out pretty well so far. It's coming in a little bit more slowly because we're not getting full power, but it's totally fast enough. I actually went down there and got some diamonds with my fortune. I ended up getting 10 diamonds down there, so that was exciting. Then the quarry itself only got 4. So you can see all the wonderful stuff we've gotten so far. We should probably put gravel maybe there. And I've got iron going in here. All the other ores I'm just letting go in here. We're just going to get so much iron. I think I might do the same with copper because we're going to get a lot of copper too. But you can see we're doing pretty well. We got some gold, got a few diamonds, we got some emeralds even, and some dimensional shards. So that annoying trader lost his rat. No, come back. He lost his rat, so I put on my piper hat and I started throwing this guy some cheese. If I keep feeding him cheese, sooner or later he's going to trust me. And then we might be playing the rat mod in a near future episode. Because rats can do lots of things. But I don't know. Are the trader's rats harder to train, or maybe not possible to train? I don't know. I'm guessing those black particles mean that he isn't... Oh! Yay! Best friends forever! Unlikely alliance. Okay. So now I right click on him. Oh, and I can tell him to follow me. Run around as it pleases. Stay here in this exact location, or follow me. Armor? Oh, look at that. Oh my god, he's wearing my little helmet. Oh, that's amazing. I'm not going to give him that helmet, but I may give him a helmet. Upgrades. Jeez, what is... Oh, okay, so then he just eats it. Wait, why are you looking at him? You're my rat, right? You're following me? Yes. Yay, I have a rat. All right, we're going to check that out in the next, in one of the coming episodes. If I shift right click, he is on top of my head. Oh my god, look at that. That's so cute. Oh, I don't need the piper hat on. The piper hat will make wild rats not be afraid of you. And I've killed enough of those pipers that I was able to make a piper hat from that stuff. So I wonder if he'll come with me when I change dimensions. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, a beehive showed up here. Oh, look at that. Hey there, rat. Oh my gosh, that's cute. So when he's on top of me, when I look up, I see him. That's cool. So I don't know when I went through the portal, he disappeared for a while, and now he's back. In the next episode, we are going to start playing with refined storage, and we're going to move into ancient history with our builds. So I have actually a fairly large build planned for our next episode, and it's the place that's going to be kind of the center of our refined storage system. Then I would like to get back into Nature's Aura and head to the next tier. Iron jetpacks will be coming up after that, and then the rat mod, because we're going to play with this guy and put him to work because he is eager to help us out. I just need to figure out how to get him off of my head. I haven't figured that out yet, but he can stay there for now. So if you do have any questions, comments, ideas, or whatever, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And of course, if you did enjoy this, don't forget to click the like button and to join me next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.